I am a scientist, Dr. Siddharth M. Jondale from Maharashtra, Nanded, India. Siddharth Hospital and Research Center recognized under the Act 1908 for the public benefit, for the health benefit, for the peace benefit. So most important in the world, there are so many revolutions, scientific revolutions for the understanding the science of genetic science, understanding DNA, understanding new science of molecular biology. So the James Weston, reference to James Weston, it seems almost a miracle to me that 50 years ago we could have been so ignorant of the genetic material, and now can imagine that we will have a complete genetic blueprint of man. Reference to these citations, so the understanding of the DNA molecule, the reference to the Tripitaka mentioned in Buddhist way, the understanding of the ignorant, correlation, most important correlation for the science and correlation for the DNA and correlation for the ignorant. In Pali we can say, in Abhidhamma or in Tripitaka we can say refers to the Buddha, Tripitaka. Tayang Sankapatho Avijaya Dinang Pachayanang Anupad Nirodha Sankhat Khaying Avedi Ayasi Pati. It means the human nature or human DNA or ignorant of the Buddhist cosmology. Avijja Pachaya Sankhara. It is correlation for the, we can say, DNA. So deeper understanding of the DNA for the world benefit, for the disease benefit, and understanding the crisis of the disease and to develop the peace for the world benefit, very important. Buddha's concept as well as the correlation for the DNA, correlation for the James Weston theory. So most important, the DNA. So this book very important to understand the DNA also, and the metaphor, reference to book genome, metaphor, correlation for the metaphor, Buddhist metaphysical science, Buddhist cosmology. Very important to understand the DNA. It is very difficult to understand and it is very difficult to recognize human mind and human evolution, but possible. Why possible? Buddha's way to understand the science, very important. Buddhist metaphysical science for the DNA. So, being and becoming, in the Irving Schrödinger's say, quantum biology. Becoming also important role, being also scientific important role, but correlation of the Buddhist cosmology for the DNA and genes, we can say evolution of genetic science, which we will understand in the genetic science in the Tripitaka of the Buddha. Very important in the worldwide crisis of the diseases. Very important. Crisis in rare diseases, crisis in cancer diseases, various kinds of diseases. The metaphysical science of the Buddha, cosmology of the Buddhist cosmology is very important to understand the quantum biology, to understand the DNA, and to understand the genetic science. So Irving Schrödinger's supreme role. Even I discussed in 2-3 interview also quantum mechanics is supreme role. But how to understand DNA, how to understand the genetic science for the cell, for the organ. Cell important, organ important, all parameters of the blood important, but most important the infinity cosmology of the Buddhist cosmology for the revolution of the science, for the revolution of the science, as well as to create the scientific peace in the mind of the human being. Peace we can develop scientific way. We have to understand the peace. Rago, dosho, moho. It means craving, anger, hatred, eradication of the symptoms of human mind and defilements of human mind. Once we eradicate through the Buddhist way of meditation, automatically internal mind of the human being automatically change. So today's topic, the how to understand. I am respecting all science. I am respecting all pioneers for everybody. So most important, we have to understand the peace, understand the health, understand the disease. For the science, for the revolution of the science, we need to understand the Buddha's science. So even reference to the Copernicus astral vision metaphor. So Copernicus, I am honoring great scientist. Even understanding the metaphor that can be correlated with the metaphysical science of the Buddha, which belongs to the Buddhist cosmology, that is infinity cosmic world. So those days, 2006 years back, Buddha has given big knowledge in Tripitaka. So we will understand and we can correlate easily. Correlation, very important role to understand the metaphor. According to the universe of the Galileo, I am respecting greatest scientist, very important to understand the Galileo universe. So Buddhist way of universe is very infinity. To way of understanding university universe. So our DNA science, DNA technology. So most important, genetic science. So I am honoring to greatest scientist, Craig Winters are also very great scientist, Irving Schrödinger, and also Werner Heisenberg, quantum mechanics, big role, and great scientist Paul Dirac, very important role for the anti-neutrino. So these are the evolutionary phenomena of the metaphysical science, cosmological way, a very important role for the understanding the cosmology. Carl Sagan also greatest scientist. So why I am discussing here, so many problems in the disease for the patient, they couldn't understand proper because many patients suffer a lot of problems for their symptoms, for their disease. But once they understand the proper way of the Buddha science, proper way, Galileo, Newton, Einstein, and this is the way to understand the science for the self-happiness and other happiness. Once we understand the metaphysical science of the Buddha, then we can create the peace in the human being and we can do the revolution of the world. We need revolution, we need peace, we need happy, we need harmony. So world need peace. When person will free from the disease, any type of disease, then he will automatically happy. Then most important role is the peace. So peace we can create in the human mind because of the scientific theory of the Buddha, metaphysical science. Very important role. 2006 years back, there was peace, harmony in the world. In India also, in all the world we can say. But in Tripitaka we found a lot of people, a lot of humanity, a lot of peace, a lot of peaceful people. Even though rich and even though they were poor, but they were peace and harmony because of Paticca-Samutpad Dhamma Hoti. Dependent origination is a supreme role to understand the science as well as the genetic science. So thank you so much. I'm very happy to discuss with you and thank you so much and great gratitude for everybody. Thank you so much.